Hey y'all, it's me again, Valerie, and welcome back to my yarn room. Yay! Alright, before we get started, I would like to invite anybody who has not already to hit that word subscribe. When you do, give the videos a thumbs up, share them if you can, and leave me a comment. Alright, y'all like this pretty pattern that I've got right here? Yeah, it's a little bit of a yarn eater, but it is gorgeous. Now, this is a new take on a stitch called the bead stitch. Okay? And I think it's gorgeous. Y'all want to learn how to make this? It's super, super simple. All right. Let's get started. Give me just a second. Okay. The yarn that I'm using today, I have no idea what it is. No idea. I got it in a Millions bag. And yeah, it's a 4 worsted weight acrylic. And I'm using my handy dandy 6mm crochet hook. Okay, now, this pattern is a 2-row repeat. And it is worked in a multiple of 2 plus 1. All that means is you go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, until you get it as long as you want it. So I'm going to do a couple more. That was more than a couple, but anyway. Alright, and then once you get your chain as long as you want it, you do one more stitch. And that one more stitch, that's just your turning, or your turning chain. Okay, now, I don't like to go into the side of the stitch because it leaves an unfinished edge on the bottom, and I just think that's messy. But if you want to do that, that's fine. I go into the bumps on the back. So, this one right here, right up underneath your working yarn, is your first bump. This is your second bump, so that means that's your second stitch. And I just go into that bump and do a single crochet. And I'm going to put one single crochet in every single bump all the way down to this one. You can't forget the one right in front of your slip knot. All right. See, just one single crochet in every single stitch. And I'll meet y'all back here when I get to the end. Okay, I'm back. And I have put one single crochet in every single bump in the back. And this is what I mean about why I do it. Because the bottom of my work now has my V-stitches. And it's just much cleaner and neater. To me. Like I said, you want to do it the other way and go into the side, that's totally up to you. Okay, now, I'm not going to chain yet. I'm going to go ahead and turn my work. And then I'm going to chain 3. Now, that chain 3 right there, that counts as a double crochet. So, you don't go into this stitch right here. Because you got your supposed double crochet right there. So, I'm going to yarn over and I'm going to go into the next stitch. I'm going to hold this because otherwise it like flips on you. I'm going to draw up a loop. I'm going to yarn over and I'm going to pull through 2. Now what I'm going to do here is called double crochet 3 together. And I'm going to yarn over. I'm going to go back down in the same hole, draw up a loop, yarn over, and pull through 2. So that gives me 2 partial double crochets. I need to do it again. So that gives me 4 loops on the hook. I'm going to yarn over and pull through all 4. Okay, now I'm not going to chain. I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to go right here in between this double crochet 3 together and my chain 3 that acts as a double crochet. I'm going to go in between that, come back around here, grab my yarn, and pull it through. Okay, I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to pull through 2. And then I'm going to do that 2 more times. I'm going to yarn over, I'm going to go through right there, grab my yarn, pull it up, yarn over, and pull through 2. Then I'm going to wrap my yarn, go through there, draw up a loop, yarn over, and go through 2. So I just double crocheted 3 together around the double crochet 3 together that I just did. Now I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to pull through all 4. I'm not chaining. I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to skip that next stitch, and I'm going to go into that one, the very next one, and I'm going to double crochet 3 together. Sorry, my yarn was getting twisted. So I'm yarn over, go through, yarn over, go through 2. And I'm going to do it one more time because I got to do it 3 together. And then I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to pull through all 4. Okay. Now we got to make that bead. So we yarn over, and we're going to go right around the last double crochet 3 together we did, and we're going to double crochet 3 together. One more time. Four loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through all 4. All right, and that's what we're going to do all the way to right there. Once you get right here, you should have 2 stitches left. So I'll meet you back before I go into that stitch. Okay, I'm back now. I've done quite a few. And that's going to be my last one right there, because I'm skipping one and going into the next. And I'm going to do it the regular way that I've been doing throughout this whole row. Okay, now I'm going to yarn over and go through all of them. Now I've got to put my bead on it. And I just slipped right through my yarn. It's okay. It ain't the end of the world. This is one of them thinkers where that you got to really pay attention to how many you're going through. Okay, now I'm here at the end. And like I said, I've got 2 stitches left. What I'm going to do is I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to go into that very last one. So I'm skipping one and going into the last one. And I'm just going to put a double crochet. Then I'm going to chain 1. That's row 1 of the repeat right there. And this is the second row. I'm going to go right here where I chained 1 and put a single crochet. Now, if you turn, you can see your V's right there. Don't get confused on these frillies on the end. And you want to go in every single stitch and put 1 single crochet. And that is row 2 of the repeat. That's all it is to it. See, I got to turn my work so that I can see what I'm doing. And I'm going into the V's on the top of my work. Okay, now I have 1 more V right here. The reason why I did all that on camera is because you got to put 1 in that chain 3 right there, because remember, that's a double crochet. So then you go into the top of it and put another single. All right? And then you just repeat rows 2 and 3, 2 and 3, 2 and 3, all the way. And I would end this pattern on a row of single crochets, just like you began on a row of single crochets. So then you turn your work, chain 3, go into the next one, do a double crochet 3 together, and then go around it and do a double crochet 3 together. So that's all it is to this pattern. And it's like a different take on the bead stitch, not bean, bead, like a bead. My granddaughter made that bracelet, and I keep it on my desk. So, but yeah, that's all it is to it, and it looks pretty much the same on both sides. Now, this is the front side, I think. No. See? I can't tell the difference. This is the back side. And this is the front side. You'll know the difference between the two by this right here. See how they're looped. They're good uniform. But then if you turn it over, the same one, see how it's kind of bumpy? So you want it to have that good twist look. So that's how to tell the difference between the front and the back. But it looks pretty much the same on both sides, other than that. Alright, y'all. That's going to be all for today. So, I guess I'll meet you back here in the next one for another grand adventure. Right here in Val's Yarn Room. And I truly do love each and every single one of y'all to pieces. And do something nice for somebody, even if it's just a smile. Alright, y'all, I'm not going to hold you up no longer. So, get your crochet on. I'm gonna. Bye, y'all.